Well, hello, I am Death Dealer Films. I don't know where the other guy went. But today we'll be doing a review of the film Serenity, which is a spin-off of the one-season TV show which was awesome, Firefly. So, let's...
Hey, Dynamic Deal over here.
Where's my coat?
Yeah, I could find one. So let's begin the review.
Okay.
So,
Nice coat.
yeah, no, it's really, very nice. So, okay, you start the review off.
Alright, well, to start the movie, we find River, which is a little girl, kind of nuts. Yeah, not all there, in a kind of like a classroom setting. Of course, this is all actually just a dream. She is being, say, tested, or, well, I guess I wouldn't say tested on, by...
But the seeing if she's psychic, seeing how her brain works, basically.
Yeah, so basically, by the Alliance, which is kind of like...
The Empire.
Yeah, if you want to compare this to Star Wars, which you
Actually,
really
when we were watching the first episode of Firefly, I did say they really do, the uniforms really look like Empire.
Yeah, they do. Well, except for some of the hats, but most of the shirts actually do. Then the
Simon, her brother.
her brother, is dressed up as one of the Alliance. I always called it Atlas Corporation. I've been buying too much.
One of the Alliance's high commanders.
Like key members of Parliament, comes in and rescues her.
And then it's revealed that this was footage from how Simon broke River out. And it was viewed by...
Actually, we don't even know if he had a name. He never gave a name.
Yeah, let's just call him...
Let's call him...
The Assassin, okay?
Yeah, that seems about right.
So, okay, the Assassin kills the person that let River and Simon escape, then goes on a manhunt for Serenity.
Which is the ship, if you didn't know.
And we cut to the Serenity crew about to land, planning to do a heist, and they bring River along because she's a psychic.
So she can see who has what, and if there's a combination, what is the combination. And, well, if there's going to be trouble.
Yeah, so we go to the bank, and everything's going good, except for...
Reavers.
For those who don't know about Reavers, they just really kill, slaughter, and everything else that's against society.
Basically, there's zombies.
They're more like cannibal zombie hybrids.
It's the same guy that thing, except they're alive. They're not actually
And
dead.
they're also intelligent because they can drive spaceships.
And you can fly spaceships and shoot guns and wield weapons. Zombies can't do that.
So yeah, the planet is attacked by Reavers, and the crew escapes.
Barely.
Yeah, barely. One got into the ship, but lucky for us,
Malcolm Reynolds.
and kills it.
Still wanted to know what that pistol was.
So, then what happens?
After that, they patch up the ship. He gets a little on the angry side. He leaves.
Simon?
No,
Oh.
yeah, him too.
Yeah.
They both kind of get into a bit of a scuffle. It's
And-
broken up by Zoe,
And Simon wants to leave, and he's taking River with him.
which is probably at this point sounds like a good idea.
So when they get to one of the most advanced planets in the galaxy, or in the solar system,
At this point, yeah.
Malcolm goes to one of his business partners and tries to get another job. And River walks into this pub, basically, where Malcolm, or Mel
Yeah, they keep calling him Mel, which bugs me, but
is talking to his...
business associates.
Yes. And then River watched this ad and just says Miranda and just freaks out and just...
starts kicking some sort of butt.
And then she just goes unconscious.
Simon comes in and says something,
Yeah, he's not important. Anyways, so they take her back to Serenity to figure out what's going on with her. During this time, they head to a planet called Haven, which is run by Shepard, who's no longer a member of the crew now.
Yeah, he's on his own now.
Yeah, and I like one thing, how he's talking to Mel and about all the stuff he knows about the Alliance, and Mel says, you know, Shepard, one day you're going to have to tell me how you know all this. And he says, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
And we would never know who Shepard is.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Curse you, Joss Whedon.
Yeah, he gone.
So yeah, they head to this other planet with a feeling of...
like, it's almost like an Indian temple, so it's got like a lot of Buddhism. There is a statue of Buddha.
And
I think her name is Lenora, is lighting incense.
And as you can see, she sent this message, which was really a distress call for Mel to come, which he does, and he runs into an assassin. This is a trap, and Mel, it kind of ends in a draw with both of them injured.
Yeah.
And Serenity escapes. But the assassin plans on killing all of the people that have helped them in the past. And one of the targets was Shepard. The entire planet or society was slaughtered. And Mel has something to believe in trying to stop the Alliance, basically. Mm-hmm. So they find the location of Miranda, which was a planet that River kept on saying. So they disguise their ship
as like a Reaver,
transport vessel, because that area of space is covered with rivers.
It's Reaver space, basically. What happens? It's a beautiful city, but it's...
Yeah, we get to the planet, amazing city, but everyone's dead. They didn't die of any diseases or any sort of gunshot or any trauma, basically. They just died.
Well, I shouldn't say a lot of them stopped fighting.
Yeah, but...
going to work.
So our heroes find this beacon, which reveals what he just says. They just stop doing everything. They stop going to work, they stop breathing, they stop fighting, everything.
And
they just let themselves die. And it's revealed 1/10 of the population
turned into Reavers, right? Crazy.
The Alliance created the
Reavers.
Yeah. And that's why they want to get rid of River, because she's a psychic, and during the testing, you have some of the members of the Alliance there who knew about this. So they feared that she might have known about this. So Mel comes up with this plan to stop the Alliance, to make sure what happens here doesn't happen again. So they go into space, and when they're on the edge of the Reaper space, they send a call to their friend Mr. Universe, because he has access to technology on 30 other planets, so he can broadcast this information to them. But it revealed that he is surrounded by Alliance's troops and assassin. And after the call ends, he is killed by the assassin. So right now, Serenity is on the edge of Reaver space, and
they managed to go in. They shot down one of the Reaver ships. The Reavers chased them.
And now the planet where Mr. Universe was on is surrounded by Alliance's ship. You have Serenity coming in, a bunch of Reavers ships follow, and now you have all at war between the Alliance and Reavers, while Serenity tries to get through the blockade.
Works. Somewhat.
And the ship crashes in the hangar, and sadly, our dear friend Wash, the pilot, dies.
Yeah, let's just say he got the shaft.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because he got a Reaver.
He just had a harpoon go through him, basically.
Basically, he got the shaft.
So now our heroes are on the run, trying to get to the broadcast center, and the Reavers are about to break through their blockade, which many of them get injured and almost die. River seals the door but is trapped on the other side with the Reavers and now attacking her. Now, in the sky where the fight is going on, the assassin escapes and is on the planet. And Mel finds a way to broadcast the message to other planets, but the assassin stands in the way, so he's fighting the assassin. But in the end, Mel gains the upper hand.
Manages when the assassin does his kind of paralyzation move.
That's his main.
Yeah, it's like special move.
Yeah, move.
You could see Mel's hand was jittering, so he'll know that he's gonna escape it. Assassin goes to charge Mel, he blocks it, hits him in the throat,
and just
breaks his arms, hits him in there, puts the sword through his thing, his little holsters,
and broadcasts the message to the 30 planets. And Assassin sees and realizes the Alliance is not. Well, they had the best intentions, but they're not doing it the right thing. They have betrayed everything the Alliance had stand for.
Yeah.
So River just kills all the Reavers, and the Alliance's troops marches in, prepared to kill the Serenity crew. But the Assassin tells them to stand down.
And
then they plant graves for Wash, Mr. Universe, and Shepard, because he died.
Poor Shepard.
On Haven when they were slaughtered. Not sure. Did we cover that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you have the crew of Serenity about to go off. The assassin tells the crew that they will be hunted by the Alliance, that the Alliance has been weakened, but they will want revenge.
Yeah. So
you have the Serenity crew blasting off into space, where River's now the co-pilot.
Or in this case, the pilot.
Yeah, because she does a better job. And, yeah, it ends with a piece of the ship going back to the planet.
Yeah. Not the most stable ship.
So, what did you think of the movie?
For my first time seeing Firefly and then watching its movie, I only saw the pilot, half the pilot.
And then, yeah, we watched it before.
Yeah, and then watching the movie, I definitely got an idea of what this is about, and I really liked it. I thought it was really well directed.
Yeah, I think you have all the characters that were perfectly good writing from Joss Whedon. The only thing I hated about this movie was that we didn't find out who Shepard was. That's the only thing that I have a problem with. But I liked it. It was well directed. And it was well entertained. I give it 3 out of 5.
I actually will agree 3 out of 5. I definitely want to know who Shepard was.
Well, I'm the Dynamic Duover.
I'm Death Dealer Films.
And we will see you later.